apparently it's hard for me to talk and do makeup at the same time, so don't really mind my hair. I did it in literally like 3 minutes because it looked crazy, so, and I'm tired of looking like crap on my YouTube channel. That one video, I just looked like death. So I'm just gonna jump in and do my makeup. I'm gonna start with spraying, I need to get some more of this. This is just like a facial mist. Green tea and eucalyptus. Facial mist reduces redness and inflammation. I love this stuff, so I spray a lot because right now my face is really dry. I'm sure that's a pregnancy symptom. I mean, like, my nose has been flaking, and it doesn't help that it's getting cold outside. So, okay, I'll just start with the beginning of the 7th week, because this was one of the symptoms that popped up at the beginning of the 7th week. I literally use the same Cetaphil face wash every day, have been even since before being pregnant, and let me put some lip balm on. And literally the first day going into the 7th week, I washed my face with the same Cetaphil face wash, and oh my gosh, after I washed my face was so itchy and got just a bunch of red splotches all over it. It was awful. Ew, I just spit a little bit. It was awful. It was awful. So it's gonna be hard trying to look at the camera. I'm looking in the mirror and I want to do my makeup, so bear with me. I think I've said that like 4 times already. Whatever. I'm using this Fenty Beauty foundation. So yeah, that was, I guess I should start with the morning. That was at night, obviously, when I washed my face. The morning of going into the 7th week, I immediately felt better than what I felt in the 6th week. In the 6th week, well, you've seen that in the last video, the end. I really thought I was dying. It was awful. It was awful. But if you want to know more about the 6th week, just go back to the other video and watch, because I mean, I looked like death in that video, and that was pretty much me the whole 6th week. Like I said, I woke up the morning of, I think I'm gonna try something different today too. I woke up the morning of, and the nausea had subsided. Was not nearly as bad. I did have more, I swear guys, I have been so much more forgetful since being pregnant, just losing my train of thought. But what was I saying? Oh, I woke up with more energy, like right off the bat. That was the biggest sign, or the biggest noticeable thing. I woke up with way more energy. I'll actually insert a picture because I was able to do my makeup and hair and go to the mall with my little boo thing. We had a decent day that day, had some errands to run, and we had a decent day that day. And that was just a Lancome primer that I used, like moisturizer primer. But I'm gonna go ahead and spray some more of this on my face because I'm telling you, my face is drinking up all of the moisturization that I put on it. Ooh, I don't know why I clenched my jaw. I've been dealing with my TMJ again. I need to stop that. Okay, so I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna use concealer first before putting foundation on. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. This is just the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer. But I felt good the first day is all I'm trying to say. I felt good. I'm not going like to town with my makeup either because all I can think about is how I have to wash this off afterwards. So, and that doesn't make me happy. I'm like super lazy now being pregnant. Like, I mean, like super lazy. One thing I'm happy about, I know you see my lips. My natural lip color has changed so much being pregnant already. I mean, like, the color has just came through. I love it. But anyway, the second day, going into the 7th week, I don't really remember each day specifically, but pretty much what I was dealing with was heartburn. See, the problem is I'm using my phone to record this, and I wrote everything down in my notes, what I wanted to talk about for the 7th week. And yeah, so I can hardly remember. I should have wrote them down on a piece of paper, but I can't remember nothing. Like, I'm so forgetful. And that's another symptom I've been battling. Overall, the 7th week was kind of like the 6th week just cut in half. Like, everything was just cut in half. Like, because I felt so awful the 6th week, the 7th week was like nothing for me. Now, other women who don't deal with severe morning sickness like what I did the 6th week, being hyperemesis, they would probably consider the 7th week awful for them. But for me, I was able to be like, this is nothing at all. I can work with this. I can deal with this. I can move around this, because I mean, it was nothing like what I had dealt with the week before. So honestly, it was kind of okay for me. But it was just super duper tired. I mean, I still deal with that now. I just hit 8 weeks today. I'm just taking some Mary Kay translucent powder to set this. Just super duper tired. A little bit of nausea here and there. More so at nighttime and going into waking me up. Like, I was waking up at 7:38. I know that's crazy. Like, not just 7, not 7:30, not around there, around the next few minutes every morning. Like, 7:38 on the dot every single morning. I would just eat some crackers, take a Zofran, and I'd be okay, honestly. I was able to have cravings back. I was able to have an appetite back, because in the 6th week, I would have to close my eyes when going to the fridge to get my ginger ale, because looking at anything made me sick. Anything. So a rundown of all the symptoms. I know I'm all over the place. I can't help it. I really can't help it. That's just how it is right now. That's just me right now. But yeah, fatigue, a little bit of nausea here and there. I already said that. I talked about that. got cravings back, had an appetite back, cramps. Did I say that? No, I don't think so. But cramps. Cramping throughout the night. I actually went to the ER over it once because it was worrying me. But, I mean, they said everything was cool. So, it was just my uterus stretching. I guess I get cramps a little bit worse than some people. I mean, every pregnancy is different. Let's see. Fatigue. Not nearly as bad though as the very beginning when I found out I was pregnant. Could not keep my eyes open. Sore boobs. Yeah. My boobs and nipples are definitely changing. Definitely changing. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Actually, I will throw this out there because, I mean, I really don't care. I'm pregnant. It happens. I know it happens to other pregnant women, but something that did start towards the end of the 7th week was getting the little lumps on my nipples, like just the little like lumps on my nipples. And then another thing that started towards the last 2 days, like insomnia has been kicking in. And it hasn't been awful. Like, I can manage. Like, I'm still getting sleep, but I'm definitely, I'm not checking my phone because, I don't know, I guess I just don't want to see what time it is. But like one night I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning randomly, and when I wake up in the middle of the night, it kind of triggers having nausea because it's like, oh, you're waking up, you need to eat because you're awake. Like, and oh, you're not gonna eat, you're just gonna lay here and try to go back to sleep. Okay, well, now you're nauseous. That's pretty much what's been going on. So yeah, 7th week wasn't horrible. Definitely way better than the 6th week. Like, way better. Way better. I've just had itchy skin. That kicked in. I feel like my nose has changed. Like, I feel like my nose has changed shape a little bit. And I looked that up, and they say that can happen during pregnancy. And that's, like, one of the craziest things I've ever heard in my life. Oh, one weird thing. Whenever I'm going to pee and I turn a little bit to wipe, I get these sharp pains that shoot across my stomach from, like, through my side, starting from my back, going through my side to the front, like, just shooting around like that. I think those are called, like, round ligament pain. Not really too sure. But that's something else. So, like, when laughing or, like, moving around, I've definitely been feeling sharp pains. I think that's pretty much it for the 7th week. Like I said, it wasn't too bad. I was able to manage. I mean, yeah, still nauseous, but like I said, compared to the week prior, the 6th week, it was like nothing. I took my Zofran and managed. Now, if I didn't take the Zofran, yeah, I'd probably be still really sick. But I was actually able to calm down on taking the Zofran. Like, only take it like once a day. And it was usually like just in the morning, really. And also, I think in the very beginning of the 7th week, like the first 2 days, I did throw up those days. But it was only one time. It was when I woke up within 15 minutes of waking up. Within 15 to 30 minutes of waking up. And, like, I would be nauseous as soon as waking up, but I would be trying to eat, like, crackers and stuff and lay in bed for a little bit before sitting up, and then also sit up and just sit there for a little bit before actually standing up. Like, I was taking precautions, but I was still having to throw up. But it would only be one time, and after I threw up, I was good. Like, the feeling went away. It wasn't like the week prior when throwing up, it caused a whole spell. I went into a whole spell of just continuously throwing up. I couldn't even take a sip of water because that little itty bitty sip of water would come right back up. Trying to think if I had any weird cravings the 7th week. I was just letting this bake for a little bit. Not any weird cravings, just out the way cravings, like just things that are out the way, like especially like where I live. Like I've been craving White Castles, and there's not a White Castles except for like 2 hours away. So I had to buy like the little cheap White Castles from Walmart and let that suffice me. It did, but it would have been a whole lot better actually having the real thing. Honestly, really think that was it for the 7th week. I really do. So like I'm 8 weeks today. I will talk all about that in the next video. You'll see that next Monday. I could do like a little updated belly shot though, I guess. Oh, one thing that I can talk about is the bloating has subsided. Now, like, it's more so just feeling that my uterus has started to protrude. And the bloat, like, and it's just down here in this area, and that's how I know. Because prior, I was bloating like crazy every time I ate, and it was even all the way up to here. Like, everything was just bloated out. But, yeah, that has been the 7th week for me. I'm just trying to find things to chit chat about for the rest of this video of finishing my makeup. I'm just using this LA Colors bronzer. I got this from the Dollar Tree. And let me tell you, I love this bronzer. And the only reason why I knew that I liked it and that I was gonna get it is just because my mom uses it. She's used it all her life. Or at least for as long as I can remember. I mean, you see that. And it just gives you like a glow from within type of looks. For the longest time, makeup just wasn't feeling therapeutic for me anymore. And this feels good. This feels really good. I've started kind of putting bronzer in this area going into my brow just because it's more flattering. And if you're gonna put any type of bronzer on your nose, it kind of just brings it all together. Like, do you see the difference? Do you see the difference? I know, I'm dramatic when it comes to makeup, but I take it seriously. Like, look at that glow from within. And I bring mine right here also, just on the sides of my eyes, because I have a wide face. I have a lot of space in between there. And I want to bring my face in where you're focused right here. So that's why I will put bronzer right here. Under the jawline and kind of blending it up a little bit, because if you just put it under here, all that's gonna do is put a brown streak under here. So you wanna blend that up a little bit, and sometimes you can take it down just so, like I said, no streak. And this is just excess so it's not gonna be like crazy pigmentation. It's just being able to add some color. Okay, moving on to blush. Again, Dollar Tree, LA Colors. This is just called Pink Blush. This color is so pretty. It's perfect for my skin tone. I can't say for everybody, go try it, but what I like to do during like winter time, during like cold time, is having that cold face look, like making my nose look cold by putting some blush and stuff. You'll see. You'll see. Like it just looks like that, like pink from within. I'm not gonna say rosy because it's not rosy, but it makes you look like, it just brings color back into your face and it makes you look very youthful. I even put it on my chin, and I put it up here on my forehead. And do you see the difference that made? Maybe you don't, but I do. I mean, I know what I'm looking for, so I guess that would be why I see. I use one of my favorite highlighters. Or I can show you a highlighter I got from the Dollar Tree. Just because I was willing to try some things. I'm always excited to try some things. And if it works, like, oh my gosh, that's exciting. It was only $1. So this is called LA Colors Loose Face and Body Shimmer. I will say it's a little bit more on the glitter side, and I'm not a fan of glitter, but I don't know, this just looks pretty. I'm just gonna have to show y'all. Just gonna have to show you. First of all, that's what it looks like. I'm always doing something. It doesn't matter. Whatever. What brush do I want to use? There's different brushes that I use sometimes because I might use this eyeshadow brush. Why did I say it like that? This eyeshadow brush to get a more detailed placement or detailed highlight and specific placement. You know what? No, I will use this for another highlight that I'm gonna put on top of this, but this one can kind of go a little bit more everywhere on my cheekbone. And I'm going to use this NARS brush. Listen, I'm a cheapie. Like, I know y'all see me like beauty guru, whatever, and think she must spend so much money on makeup. No. If I'm being honest, I go to CVS and Walmart way more for my makeup. Josh is the one that spoils me and will buy me high-end products just so I can have it. Now, I have treated myself before, you know, but if I can get it for cheap, if I can get a dupe, why not, you know? And I'll always try it first, and if the quality isn't there, then obviously sometimes it's just not there with drugstore products. Sometimes you have to buy the high-end product, but I'm telling you, you don't always have to get high-end stuff, because sometimes the cheaper product is the best way to go, and it works better than the high-end product, you know? So that's just how I see it. Now, dust it off. Dust it off. No, okay. I can't really speak when doing this, and I know that sounds crazy, but you're just gonna have to watch. Wait. Let me spray my Morphe setting spray first. That was $1. But just wait. That was $1. I might as well make this like a glowy makeup tutorial, like a glowy face, because just starting with the foundation, I am glowing. Everyone around me has been saying that I am glowing. And I'm so happy to hear that, because I always hoped that would be me. One thing I really want you to pay attention to is how I'm going to highlight my nose. Okay, so even though this is already skinny, I'm going to make sure I only dip the very edge of this into the highlight. You see what I mean? Because your nose highlight, you should not be highlighting your whole entire nose. The whole point of highlighting your nose and using highlighter in general is to bring out the highest points of your face, to accentuate what you want to accentuate, so that way you can cancel out the areas that you want to cancel out, like how I have brought out the highest parts of my cheekbones, so that way my face does not look so round. Same idea for the nose. I mean, y'all know I got a big nose. I got a chicken nugget nose. I'm black, I'm Mexican. It's what happened. So this is what I'm gonna do. It doesn't take it away completely, but this is how I help my nose. And just like that. Just like that. No, I don't do that like dot type of stuff on my nose, because I don't have that round of a nose tip to do that, and I have this line, this indent, so that would just kind of accentuate it more. I just bring a little bit of highlight to the tip to kind of make my nose look more lifted up, but I will accentuate that more with this. So now that I've used that highlight, I'm going to go in with another cheap highlight. This is Wet n Wild, and this is the Mega Glow Loose highlighting powder in the shade I'm So Lit. I never dip into the actual highlight pan. I always just take the lid off, and whatever is on the lid, that's what I use, especially with these loose highlighters. I'm barely just picking up some, tapping off excess. Now this, I'm specifically hitting just right here, just in this area. You see that? I get so excited over highlight. This is the one that's blinding. You see how I just did this little spot right here, and then boom, it brings the focus to like a pinched chin. And then I only put the blinding highlight right up here, not all the way down my nose. And like I said, I'm just barely putting it up here just to kind of make my nose up here lifted up more. And then sometimes I go back in with bronzer and put it under here, so that way my nose has the illusion of lifting up more. And that, my friends, is how you glow. I just bring right here. I don't want to bring it all the way up here because I don't want so much focus on the top of my forehead. I have a big forehead. So I'm bringing it right here. And when I hit the light, it's going to bring it all pinched in. Highlighting underneath my brow. Kind of been doing this before I do my natural brows just because it helps pull out my natural brow. Kind of put too much highlight under that one, but it's okay. I can work with it. I'm gonna take the Dollar Tree one, take this detailed brush, and go in the corner of my eye. Then I'm gonna take the blinding one and stick that right there, right in the very corner, not dragging it in more so of the, like how I did the Dollar Tree one. This one is going specifically right there on the inner corner, right here, right here. Like it's like I'm stamping it. Almost done, guys. Just going to do a natural brow and probably put a lip gloss on. I'm going to take my e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. Is this my brow one? Yeah. And just kind of messily, lightly. Just going through my brow. And you want to hold it at the end, because if you hold it too close, you're going to have too much control, more than what you want, and that's how you're going to get defined lines. You don't want the really defined lines. You just want to do some light hair-like strokes. Like that. And then to just blend that out, go on over what I just did with this boy. Some mascara. This is Lancome. Something big. It starts with an M. I don't know how to say that, so I'm not even gonna try. I start by going down on my lashes first, and then going from the root and working my way up. I'm not really trying to style my lashes too crazy. I'm just slapping some mascara on, but making it cute. Not as much as just slapping it on like I would with if I was just putting on falsies. Okay, see, now I have a couple of lashes that are sticking together. I'm just gonna wait till they dry and then take the tweezers and comb through them, and that'll bring them apart. My eyes are getting red from wearing makeup, they always do. I stopped wearing like mascara on my bottom lashes for like a long time ago. Now I'm just going to add a lip gloss. Probably take my Fenty Beauty lip gloss because this is one of my favorite lip glosses ever. Like, look how juicy that just made my lips look. And because the color of my lips is already like looking great. Juicy. Do I want to take another one? Do I want to take another one? I guess I will. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. lip plumping gloss and I'll put that in the center of my lips. Like, look at that. And my look is complete. Hopefully some of y'all don't think I'm a weirdo. I mean, I am weird. I'm just all over the place. I was rambling because I finished talking about the 7th week of my pregnancy before even finishing my makeup. So I was just trying to figure out what to do and what to say. Let me spray my setting spray. I'm telling y'all, it's really not hard to do this look. It only took me this long just because I was really taking my time, and I was explaining to you guys, you know, certain things, and was also having to stop in between there to talk about my pregnancy because apparently it's hard for me to talk and do makeup at the same time. So this is the completed look. Yeah, a huge transformation, right? I'm excited. Okay, stop being so weird. Like, just talk. Just talk. I'm excited to, being forgetful again. People are probably not going to watch my videos because now this video is just annoying. Now I'm just getting really annoying. So I'm excited to do all of the other videos that I have planned. Hopefully you guys like my videos and want to continue seeing more because I'm so excited to finally get on with my YouTube. Like, being pregnant kind of just like gives me some motivation. I know that sounds crazy, but like, it gives me some motivation to do this. I mean, if you look at past videos, I did videos like 2 years ago, and after those 3, I just like kind of fell off. But I was also going through a lot, dealing with a lot, but I'm trying to be back and better than ever. So I really hope someone gets something out of these videos and you guys want to continue seeing more. I really do appreciate the feedback that I do get from certain people. Trying to figure out what I want to do about an intro. I need to figure something out for that. But like I said, bear with me. I know I've said that 10 times, but please bear with me. The editing will get better. I will do better. I will, you know, learn to talk better with the camera. And hopefully you guys see some videos with Josh in them soon. Like I said, I'm really excited for some of the videos that are coming up within the next couple weeks. And I hope you guys are excited too. So with that being said, I'm closing out this video. This is the look. I hope you guys got something out of me talking about my 7th week. Stay tuned for next week's video, posting every Monday, sometimes on Wednesday, and possibly on Fridays if I need to do 3 videos in a week. But I'm going to do my best to stay consistent with this channel. I have wanted to do YouTube for like 7 years now, and I'm going to do it. Like, I'm claiming it. I'm going to be a YouTuber like I've always wanted to be. And yeah, so there's nothing else for me to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I will see you next time.